Hello, this is Tasneem Noor, and I am the Faith Connector. And today I want to share with you that I have struggled. I have invested a lot of my time, my energy, my money, myself into growing, into expanding, into exploring and just, reaching out for my dreams as I inspire you all to do. And yet, I have contracted. I've had multiple moments of self-doubt, of losing sight of my goals because they just seemed so far away, and I thought I had made progress, but it felt like I was back at square one. So I have judged myself for that contraction, for that lack of speed and ease in my progress, even though I've done so much work on myself. I've done the reflection work, the spiritual work, just believe me, I've done the work. So then what? This is the thing. This is why awareness is so cool, because awareness is helping me to continuously relate to my problems, to relate to my progress, to relate to my success in a way that uplifts me, that actually keeps me moving forward. And what I realize is this: that contraction, those moments of me feeling small and, and failure, let's be honest, it's just failure, right? Those moments are not an indicator of my weakness. They're not an indicator of my lack of deservingness. In fact, contraction is an automatic, natural response to expansion. Yes, contraction is the natural response to expansion. And that contraction actually has a lot of value to offer you and me. It happens to all of us. It makes us stronger. So let me take, for example, a rubber band and show you what that I mean by it, right? If this rubber band, this is the original size. Now, is it true that I can expand it? I can change it in shapes and sizes. I can, right? I just did it in front of you. Well, the same is true for us. What you see of yourself, that is your original size. But you have the capacity to be bigger, to be longer, and like different shapes, right? To be more, to do more, to experience more, to have more. You have that potential in you. Now, so in order to experience that potential, to grow in that way, what happens to a rubber band as soon as you let go? Exactly, it contracts again. That's the nature of a rubber band. It contracts, it expands. And it is this process of expansion and contraction that actually improves the elasticity of this rubber band, and and it can be used for much longer period of time. Right? What were to happen if I just kept it expanded and didn't allow it to contract? Or I kept expanding it more and more and more without letting it contract? Well, two things. I risk it breaking, right? It can just break. If I expand it too much, it'll just break. And second, that is actually more work than releasing the tension a little bit and then doing it again. Like if I do this is fun. If I do this and keep it like that, I'm feeling the stretch on my fingers, and it's actually it hurts. So I am the same way. It took me 3 years, only 3 years, by the way, to really feel and to really get the profound wisdom of a rubber band, and to realize that is my nature too. Those moments of contraction are that when I have those doubts and I fail and I fall, those moments of contraction are there actually serving me, making me stronger. So my original size over time can actually become like this. So those contractions are not an invitation for me to judge myself or to question my potential and doubt myself. In fact, it is an invitation to keep growing, to contract, and it's an invitation to expand again. And the sign of your true growth, if you really want to know if you have changed over time and are growing or not, the sign of that is, what does it take for you to bounce back once you have contracted? How long do you take to bounce back? How much easier is it for you to expand again once you have contracted? That is the true sign of a person who is growing and learning and expanding. So my wish for you is that you keep expanding and you embrace those moments of contraction with far greater grace, love, compassion for yourself, so you bounce back quicker and you keep expanding more and more, eventually changing the size of yourself, so you can experience more fullness, more joy, more love, and more of everything else that you desire in your life. Send me a message, leave a comment below at the video, or contact me at thefaithconnector.com. Talk to you soon. Bye.